Hello everybody and welcome to Makeup for Dummies. Okay, so I have a good show for you all today. What I'm going to be doing today is what I like to call a nude, nearly naked makeup look. And let me just show you the palette that I'm going to be using. This is a Nika K New York palette and it's called Nude. Okay, so it's pretty close to your natural color. Okay. Alrighty. So, but before I get started, what I want to do is I want to go over what I like to call a dummy fact. Okay, because I like to share, little beauty tips or whatever have you from time to time, when I have them. Okay, now, while I'm giving you the dummy fact, I'm going to be prepping my face for the makeup look that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so let me just pluck this out because it's dried a little bit more. I washed my hair, and if you want to know what I use, as far as my hair, you have to go back into the archive videos and get those, get that information. Also, one little fact that I want to share with you while I am messing with my hair. If you massage your scalp and you put tension on your hair, like pull your hair a little bit, it helps your hair to grow fast. For those of you who were wondering how my hair grew back so fast, massaging your scalps get those hair follicles active, and it stimulates growth. And putting tension on the hair kind of pulls your hair out of the hair follicles little by little. Your hair naturally grows a ½ inch anyway, but that stimulates it and make it grow even faster. Especially if it's not in your genes, to have fast, long hair growth. Some people's genes is the reason why they have long or fast growing hair. Okay, so now let me prep my face and let me give you this dummy fact concerning skin while I'm getting ready to do my face. What I'm getting ready to do is put witch hazel on. I do have a video showing my skincare routine. So if you want to know all the details about witch hazel and why you're supposed to use it, you can go back and check those videos out. Okay, now. Dummy fact. If you are acne prone, meaning you have a lot of issues with acne, breakouts, things like that, one of the things you might want to try is changing your pillowcase daily. The reason being is because people who are acne prone, they tend to produce more oil at nighttime when they are asleep. And those oils, let me just put my glasses on so I can talk to you all for a minute. Your skin tends to, if you're acne prone, your skin tends to produce more oil during the nighttime when you're asleep. And those oils, over a few nights can cause your skin to break out because the oils are old. Once they, the oil comes out of your skin, it's on your pillowcase. After a couple days of oil and dirt and all that kind of stuff, it could cause you to re-break out. So you want to change your pillowcase daily, and it's best to use cotton pillowcases. Silk pillowcases are good, but they're not good for people who have acne and breakout problems. But silk pillowcases are good for your hair. It causes less breakage because it allows your hair to flow freely across the pillow without getting caught or stuck or breaking off. So silk pillowcases are excellent for your hair, but if you are acne prone, cotton in daily changes. Okay? So that's my little dummy fact. Hope that helps somebody who may be having those issues. Try it out and see. And let me know. I personally don't have acne issues, so I don't have to change my pillowcase daily. Okay. Now, generally, I do not do foundation. Once in a while, I might do me a full beat face, which includes foundation. But generally, I don't. But today, being as though I'm doing a nude or nearly naked look, I'm going to show you how you can use foundation and it not really look like you have, like foundation on or a ton of makeup or a cake face, as they call it. All right, so let me put on some moisturizer. And like I said, I do have a skincare video which will explain all these things. As far as witch hazel, as far as moisturizing your skin, as far as deep cleaning and exfoliating and all that. I'll try to link it below if I remember when I go to upload the video. This is the Clean and Clear Morning Glow that I'm using. I love it for in the morning time. It kind of gives you like a refreshing burst of feeling fresh and alive and vibrant in the morning time. Okay. Okay, now. Let's get started. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. Alrighty, so here's the little trick that I'm going to show you. This foundation that I'm going to use is called Revlon Nearly Naked. So we're working with the nude and the naked makeup today. Revlon Nearly Naked. Okay, and it's in the color Chestnut. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, actually. I mentioned this before. This is sort of like a name brand type of foundation that you can buy from Sephora or Ulta, but you will definitely pay more money for it. But they sell it at the Dollar Tree. At least at my Dollar Tree, they had it. Okay. Now, hopefully this is not too light because I know over the summertime, I had got a tan, and this tended to be a little bit on the light side. But I think my color has somewhat come back, so I think I can go ahead and try it. Now, a way that you can use foundation without going through all the makeup brushes and all that kind of stuff, and you just really don't want like a whole full-blown coverage. You just want a little something just to kind of make it look a little flawless but nude and kind of naked at the same time. What you do is you just put, and this is just a regular old moisturizer. Now I know I put moisturizer on my face already, but for this I'm going to use more moisturizer. Whoops. Okay, hopefully I didn't put too much. All right. Now, generally, I'm just mixing it up in my hand like lotion. You just mix it with whatever moisturizer you're going to use. I tended to have used, I used a little bit too much. Poured out kind of fast. But yeah, you only need a little bit. You mix it with your moisturizer. And you just apply it like you would lotion. When I put my first moisturizer on, I did just like this. And you just do this the same way. Instead of it just being moisturizer, it's foundation mixed with it. So if this tends to be a little bit too light still for me, then no problem, because I can use the setting powder to tone it down a little bit. Some of mine. Okay. So, just put it on just like lotion. See? Alrighty. So, let's get started. Now, my eyebrows don't need much attention, simply because when I put my moisturizer on, I just kind of smooth them over, so they don't need anything added to them. I don't need to fill them in or anything like that. But if I wanted to, I would just take this little brush, and it has like a little liner on the end in case I needed to fill them in, which I don't. So I'm just going to brush them up a little bit, just a tad, just for the sake of the video. My fingers did the job just well, actually. One other thing I want to show you all before I get started. This look is going to be really quick, so I can waste a little bit of time. On my other channel that I have here on YouTube called EYESMARRIEDNOW, that's my vlog channel. The last video I did, I think it was like a week ago, it was a craft project where I had used toilet paper rolls. You know, after your toilet paper is gone, you have the little brown roll left. Well, I did a craft project using a bunch of those, medicine bottles, and a cereal box that I had cut. And I made a makeup brush holder. For those of you, you know, who may, you know, like crafts, and you need something to hold your brushes, maybe the container that you bought isn't big enough, and you just want to be crafty. Well, here it is. This is all toilet paper rolls. I have to glue that back together just so it doesn't bend like that. But, yeah, and I have all my makeup stuff in here. Brushes, lip glosses, liners, mascara, everything. Now, if you want to know how I did this, like I said, you have to go over to my Eyes Married Now channel and check it out. I will link it below. Make sure you subscribe while you're there. That way you don't miss out on these crafty little fun things that I do from time to time. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to play a little bit of music just because I don't have anything else to really talk about. And being as though I'm not a makeup artist, I need to focus as much as possible. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to use this color as a base right here. I'm putting it over the whole lid. It matches my skin pretty good. Okay. Then I'm going to take this color here, which is a little darker, put that on my lower lid. darker colors go on the bottom lid, your lighter colors go on the upper. What I did was I took a wet wipe and I wiped my brush off just to wet it a little bit, make it stick a little better. Now I did not use a primer. Generally I do, but this is a nude, nearly naked look, so it doesn't really matter, you know, that my colors really like stick. The reason why I wet that was because I already have this color as a base. This is not much darker, but if I wet it a little bit, you can see it much more better. See, it shows up. And it's not really dark. So you have the base, and then you have the lower lid as the darkest color. Not too much. Now I'm going to take the lightest color, which is here, and I'm going to use that for right below my brow bone and for my inner eye tear duct, just to make that color pop. Pop means like kind of stand out. So even though it's kind of like a nude, nearly naked look, I still like for my inner eye tear duct to pop, which is this part right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this light color right below my brow bone. And don't worry, I'm going to blend it so that it doesn't really, it's not going to stay like that. I'm kind of going to drag it down into my inner eye tear duct area. Connecting it right here and dragging it down. Now I'm going to take like a fluffy little brush and kind of blend it so that you really can't see it. It's just a little, you can see it a little bit on my brow bone, but it doesn't stand out. So I just kind of blended it in. So it's light, but it's not as light as it was. So you can still see it in my inner eye area. Turn this bright light off. But not quite as much on the brow bone. Brow bone, just a little bit. I'm sorry, I have a mirror here too that I'm using. Just blending it out a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take and use a brown liner. Use one of my shorty pencils. So I still have my swivel, which is my favorite. This was a gift, but I just needed more space. Oh, and this is how I use my medicine bottles, the little pencils like that. Make them sit up straight. And I also used it in my craft project that I just showed you all. I just stuck a medicine bottle down in there just so that it'll sit up a little bit more. And like for my little ones, the little shorty ones down here at the bottom, I put a medicine bottle top down in there. Because I remember mentioning medicine bottles and I didn't tell you what I used them for. I'm going to do some contouring also today, which is something I don't do a whole lot of. Right in those areas, right below the blush area, which is your cheekbones. Take the point off of that a little bit. Alright, so go ahead and some liner on. I think I want to get close up here to do this part. Hopefully you all can still see me. It's like a magnifying mirror. It's real close up. You can see exactly what you're doing.
What's wrong? You gotta come with us. What did I do? Tuesday.
If y'all can see what I'm doing. Put the eyeliner on. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now I'm going to use some mascara. I don't do that a whole lot either. Now I'm going to be using 3 different ones. The reason being is because, okay, now this is a clear mascara, which is pretty much gone, but I use it just to kind of brush my lashes out and get them kind of prepared for the mascara coating. So this kind of gets my lashes just, you know, just kind of ready. And it's clear. But this is kind of like waking them up a little bit. Blend that out a little bit more. I see that white a little bit too much. Okay, so that's what I use the clear for at this point, being as though it's almost on. Then I take what's called a Mega Wear. Now I'm going to use my magnifying mirror. This mirror magnifies like 9 times, so you can imagine how close that is. When I'm doing things dealing with my eye, I would rather. Now this is a magnifying too as well, but not as much as this. This is probably maybe 2 times magnified. This is a 9 times. This was a gift as well. So I'm going to use this to do this part, and hopefully you all can still see me. I'm just brushing the excess off the end.
Perhaps the moon knows the secret of the new sound.
This is a very good mascara.
In your mind, let us begin our quest to find the new sound.
When it's magnified, you can see every little thing.
Okay, let's have fun.
Got that up there by accident. Okay, so I'm putting this on. Touching areas that I don't want to touch. When you put it on top of the lashes, it kind of pulls them apart a little bit. So you go this way, but just kind of go this way as well, just to kind of pull them apart a little bit. And then I go one step further with mine. I take an old one that kind of dried out a little bit. Just to kind of get the excess off, because this is a very good mascara. It comes out really, really good. This is kind of dry. If you want to revive a mascara that's dried out, put a couple drops of eye drops or Visine in it, and it loosens it up. But the fact that it's dry is good, because then it can help me to kind of get some of that product off a little bit, so it don't be all clumped together, and then just kind of straighten out my eyelashes even more. So it's just me just trying to separate my little lashes a little bit. Okay, so that's how I use my mascaras. Just pulling apart some of my lashes. I don't want to add more product to it. That's why I'm using this dry one. Kind of pull them apart without adding anything to it. Okay. I don't know if you can see my lashes, but excuse me 1 second. Something went off here. I don't want to bore you all with the quiet. I apologize for that. All right, contouring time. Okay. All right, I keep my little contour stuff in here. This is a contour pencil. It's a contour stick by LA Colors. It's medium. I'll put all this information in the description box. So it's a medium color. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to use this, which is sort of like a cream contour. But then I have like a darker color that I'm going to use to enhance it a little bit. And I'm going to use this color right here. This is actually brow powder, but I don't use it for that purpose. I use it as contour because it has that dark color that I like for my contour. And I use an angled brush for my contouring purposes. That's what you need when you contour. Now, you want to put your contour right in the dips of your cheeks, as I was showing you earlier. Pretty much start from this little piece in your ear down to about right here, where your lip meet. Same on this side. You can use that as a guide. This little piece in your ear, you can use that as a guide. Now, some people contour their forehead. The purpose of contouring your forehead is to make it appear to be smaller. So for a person like me who have a large forehead, I want to contour my forehead so that it could appear to look smaller. So in that case, you just take it right around here, connect it with that line that you just made. Okay. I like to take my angle brush and you kind of brush it upwards, being as though it's cream. Brush it upwards. And then I'm going to take this powder, that dark color I was telling you about. I'm going to use the mirror behind you all for this purpose, in case you're wondering why I'm looking back there. And then I just take the excess and brush it because I don't want it too dark. You don't want it, you know, to look like you got like a separation going on. You just kind of blend it in. Okay, now I'm going to put some blush on. And the blush that I'm going to be using is called Spice by Maybelline. Now, you want to go right above the contour area, which is your cheekbone. A guide for that is to smile, and the balls of your cheek is where you put your blush. From here up to your temple area. Not too much, because like I said, it's a makeup, no makeup, nude, nearly naked look. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of highlight right above my cheekbone area. It's called Flush Glow by Ruby Kisses. And for that purpose, you want to use a fan type brush, because you only want to put it on the edges, because you only want to get right along the edge of the top of your cheekbone. And I'm going to do both sides. Right there along that edge. And you could do the bridge of your nose. This part right here where the light usually hits, just to give it a little glow. Nothing major. Okay, now for the lips, I'm going to use a brown liner. Oh. Okay, back to work. Some reason, looks like you can really just blending out that white some more, because I can see it right on that corner. Use my BB lips, which is almost gone. Love this stuff. I have hit plastic on that bad boy. But we're going to dab it on it anyway. Like my favorite. Take my cocoa butter chapstick that I got as love mail. Love this stuff. This is my lip moisturizers that I'm using. Okay. Let me show you the color I'm going to use for my lips. I'm going to use 2 colors. I'm going to use a color called Sweet by LA Colors. It's a lip gloss. And I'm going to mix it with another LA Colors. I don't know what color this is. It wore off, but it's like a brown nudie look. To tone this down, because I don't want it to show up that much. So I put the liner on, put the moisturizer on, and then just kind of blend it. So that it's not a harsh, dark line around my lips. Swatch it so you can see. And then to tone it down some, so that it doesn't look that pink. Just going to use a brown. See, I toned it down by putting that brown on it. Okay, so there you go. Let me clean my glasses really quickly. And then, I think my hair has dried more, so I can pluck that out some more. Shriveled up. Alright, and that's why I wore these earrings, because it's like a nudie, browny look. That's where, you know, the accessories come from. Okay, so that's it. There you go. Gotta take my Instagram pics. Ting. Ting. I can see. My glasses all cleaned up. Ting. Alright, so there you have it. Naked, nude, nearly naked, nude makeup look. So, happy Monday. I hope you all are enjoying your second day into the new year. Don't forget to make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you hit the like button. Leave comments below. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram to get all these beautiful pics of all the different looks that I've done since this channel has been up and running. And you can follow me on Instagram at MAKEUP4DUMMIES. No S on the end. The number 4. I will have that information link below. Make sure that you share my videos with all of your social media networks. Flickr, Swarm, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just share. Sharing is caring. Get the word out there. Tell them to come by and check your girl out, okay? Don't forget to go over to my Eyes Married Now channel and see how I created this makeup little caddy. And check out all my other channels that I have here on YouTube. I have a Juicy Tingles channel, which is dedicated towards ASMR and mukbang. I have a Baby Triplets channel dedicated to rebirth and reborn dolls. I also have a news channel called EMN Network TV. I did share some YouTube street news over there on yesterday, Sunday, about a YouTuber that had died, and also some Chicago news about a bunch of killings that took place for New Year's and New Year's Eve. So just check out all my YouTube channels listed below and make sure you subscribe, child, so you don't miss it. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.